Hello, and welcome to Strange Times number 13. This first story comes from Pakistan. The Pakistani Chupacabra. The Sher flea market, which is touted by some as the biggest market for scrapped goods in South Asia, has now become a haunted site for some. The sighting of a mysterious, out-of-this-world creature at the marketplace has sparked fear in many traders working there. The traders, as a result, have started closing their shops earlier than before. It all started 8 days ago, when a watchman named Gulzar was performing his duties outside a warehouse. He heard dogs barking nearby and got up from his chair to see what was going on. Gulzar said that he felt a strange sensation as he was walking towards the area. Then he spotted a strange creature and ran away. Quote, "The creature was black, and its eyes were as bright as a torchlight," he said. "I have never seen anything like that before." Gulzar had been working as a watchman for the last 25 years. Gulzar shared his encounter with the other watchmen, but no one believed him. But the next day, another watchman, Abdul Qayyum, was taking a round of the area when he spotted the same creature. The two watchmen claimed that the creature has killed 11 goats at the warehouse. Soon, rumours started making the rounds, leading to fear and panic and further sightings. Some have claimed that the mysterious figure is 5 feet tall, while others claim that it can jump up to 20 feet. Not everyone believes the story though. A person who works at the flea market said that he thinks someone is probably pulling a prank and that there is no truth to the sightings. Some traders even approached the Jahanabad police, asking them to investigate the matter. A policeman, Muzammil Shah, said that they received many reports about the sighting of such a figure, adding that they are investigating the matter. And I'm sure my paranormally learned audience has heard of the Chupacabra from South America, and I quickly looked up on the net just a quick description of it. Named so because of the spate of livestock killings and mutilations attributed to the mystery creature, and how it left the animals' bodies with the 2 puncture marks and also drained of blood. Some of the common descriptions of the creature are as follows. 3 to 5 feet tall. That matches the one in Pakistan. 5 feet tall, I said. Dark grey facial skin, coarse hair on the body, and several reports said it has a chameleon-like appearance, with the ability to change from purple to brown to yellow. Black eyes, or glowing orange or red eyes. So glowing eyes, that matches Pakistan. A wolf-like or canine nose. Sharp fangs. Short forearms with 3-fingered claw-like hands. A row of fins, spikes or quills running down the length of its back. Stands on 2 powerful-looking hind legs and clawed feet. Often hops on the ground like a kangaroo does, rather than walks. And at least one witness claimed it could leap as far as 20 feet in one bound. That's the same as the one in Pakistan as well. Some reported bat-like wings that enable the Chupacabra to fly, and also apparently it makes a hissing noise that often makes the witnesses nauseous. So there's a couple of similarities there between the report in Pakistan and the old reports of the Chupacabra. And I've got another story here from, I believe it's India. Throwing Poltergeist in the town of Amguri in Assam on May 25, 2019. There is a strange incident happening at Tikosu Mount Gaon. This is going to be a long article. Of Amguri Sibsagar, if that means anything to you. Someplace in India, let's just say that. 2 families of that village are facing a strange phenomena of rocks falling from nowhere onto their houses. Though it is unbelievable for most of us, peoples of the neighbouring places now believe that some sort of evil spirit or ghost is throwing the rocks onto the houses. According to the report, two relatives, Dulal Saikai and Pranjal Saikai's families, were under the attack from the ghost continuously during the night, till 12 midnight, and again started in the morning at 8 a.m. The owners of the house and other family members and other people who witnessed the incidents say that some evil ghost throws rocks on the houses and then disappears. Sometimes the occurrences happen continuously, even in the daytime. They say the ghost doesn't throw rocks on both houses at the same time. If one house is attacked by the stones, it stops on the other house. Sometimes the rocks penetrate the roof and fall on the floor. The rocks are a medium size and enough to injure any human being on contact. And you can see in the photo there, they are pretty big rocks. I would not like that dropping on my head. Despite the continuous throwing of rocks, no one is able to find out from where the rocks are being thrown from and who is throwing them. So the families and the people who witnessed the incident are forced to believe that this is the work of some evil spirit or ghost. People from around the area are visiting those two houses and witnessing the incident in real time. People say this is the act of Bira. This is a kind of evil entity widely believed across Assam and its neighbouring area. A Bira is an entity which can be controlled by witches and dark magicians to harm other people or do such things. So rocks on roofs. I used to do that as a kid down the street. Rock roofs. Anyway, that is a common story that I've heard it many times before about mysterious rocks dropping on roofs from all sorts of different countries and throughout. There's some really old stories about that. Poltergeists. That's sort of like, I remember there's a couple of stories in Australia about this from the settlement sort of era and probably up until now as well. But I'm lazy and I couldn't be bothered searching for it. But it's there. There are stories. This next one's interesting. The Scream of the Sasquatch. It's not really a story, but I'll just read out these quotes from this guy who recorded these creepy screams coming from the bush out the back of his house. And then I'll play the tape. Well, you know what I mean. Little Mama heard it with me. Sorry. This is a quote from this guy. What's his name? Sean Hammonds. So, quote, Little Mama heard it with me, and we can both tell you that it's no elk bear. Or, I think it's supposed to say, or coyote. It's probably supposed to be no elk, bear, or coyote. Maybe I should start this again. Little Mama heard it with me, and we can both tell you that it's no elk, bear, or coyote. Full stop, I think it's supposed to be. That sound pierces your soul. It's unlike anything I've heard in these mountains. Close quote. And that's his description for the first video. And this is his description for the second video. It's back. Frightened emoji. But it sounds like it's farther back. Close quote. And have a listen to this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Listen to that. What? I don't know. Dude, why do you think I brought him in the house and run out here? Listen to that.
No more by themselves, or they be out here right now.
Dude, get him in the house. Get him in the house. Get him in the house. Well, listen there, he's back. That's definitely him. Definitely him. Listen to that. He's way up there. I got a trail cam that takes pictures now. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get a really good one that films. I've got you. Listen. That's crazy.
And just to close out number 13, I have for you a story that I stumbled upon. I stumbled upon it like I'm stumbling upon my words. I stumbled upon it, okay? I can say it, alright? Stumbled upon. And here we go. Open the door. When I was 14 to 15 years old, my family and I lived in a townhouse that I believe was haunted. I experienced quite a few paranormal activities, but this one kind stood out. It was a dream. My room was located right above the front entrance to our house. My window faced the street, and I had clear visibility of our driveway, front lawn, and the entire street. Everything was normal until 3:04 a.m. as it read on my alarm clock. I would be having a normal dream, nothing new until the time hit 3:04. That's when I would hear a voice in my sleep. It was a male voice that would call out my name and then begin to encourage me to do things, actions, gestures, and other things of that nature. These dreams went on for weeks. Then every single night, for 2 weeks straight, the same voice at the same exact time, 3:04 a.m., not a minute earlier or later, would say my name and then proceed to tell me to come open the door. My bedroom window was kept closed because it was in the middle of winter in Canada, but I heard this voice loud and clear, kind of like a shout. For 2 weeks I would wake up and get out of my bed and walk towards my door until I would come to the realization that it was just a dream. After the first night it happened, I asked my family if anyone was outside calling my name and asking me to open the door for them, and they all just laughed, so I thought nothing of it. This went on for 2 weeks. The same voice with the same command at the exact same time. Come open the door. Every night I would walk to my bedroom door, realize it was a dream, and then just go back to my bed. I would even check outside my window, and there would be nobody there. One night I even made my way past my bedroom door and down the stairs that led directly to the front door, but I couldn't bring myself to open the door out of fear. 2 weeks go by, and I finally decide that I no longer wanted to sleep in that room because I felt something wasn't right. At this point, I had convinced my parents to swap my room with my brother, not having told them anything about my weird dreams. They finally agreed and it all stopped. No voices, no weird dreams, no nothing. 2 years go by. Now I'm around 16 or 17. My brother moved out, so I took my old room, and that's when I started having weird dreams again. But not only voices this time. Some of the dreams were of something that would not allow itself to be seen, and it would chase me until I woke up. Some nights I'd wake up with scratches on my face, and other nights I'd wake up unable to breathe, feeling as if someone was standing on my chest and pushing me into my bed. These voices since then have stopped, along with the nightmares, and I'm now 22, and hopefully moved out of your parents' house too, you bum. I asked my brother who slept in my old room if he encountered any weird dreams, and he began to explain similar dreams and thoughts of someone telling him to do things for them. That old house was one that nearly everyone in my family had had some sort of paranormal experience. And, yep, that's all I got. It's a short one, this one. It's a short one, and I was going to say it's a shorty, but a goodie. But it's not really. It's kind of average. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. I'll see you next week. Ta-ta!